Overdone. 3. I'm in a massive line at a store. I'm next in line, but the person in front of me has a ton of stuff. A helpful clerk sees the mess and opens another aisle saying, I can help the next customer. Well, that's me. However, the checkout counter has two sides, a right and a left. It is set up for people to come to the right side, but the left can be used as well. As I am stepping over to her counter, this moron from the very end of my line is sprinting to her counter, pushing people, with his partner in tow. He arrives right before me. They have a mountain of items in their cart which he starts throwing on the checkout counter. I am standing there on the other side with my one item, burning with rage. The checkout girl waits until he stacks all of his stuff on the counter, looks at me, looks at him and says to him, I'm sorry sir, you're on the wrong side. You'll have to go to the end of the line, which is now massive. I put on my biggest grin, made eye contact with him as long as possible, and loudly told the clerk how awesome she was. 4. I watched a lazy shopper park their grocery cart right behind another person's car instead of putting it in the cart return. I got out of my car, ran up and moved the cart, and put it behind her car. I then ran off and watched her have to get back out of her car since she couldn't back out, and then finally proceeded to put up her cart the right way. I felt like a champion of the people. 5. I'm a barista. If you're rude to me or to my other customers, you'll get a decaf drink. 6. Laughed in their face when they needed my help. 7. I manage hotels. It's pretty simple to give rude people crappy rooms, like the ones next to the ice machines or elevator, or splitting a family up from being next door to one another, because we don't have availability.